Hey guys, I'm the Golden Finger Picker, and
I'm the Florida Picking Queen.
we know it's been a little while since we put up a video. A lot has been going on.
Yeah.
It just seems that even with the months being slow and it's our lowest month in sales, it just seems like we're selling stuff that takes so long to pack and ship, and oh my gosh, it seems like that's all I've done all week. But we've got an update to our $25 challenge.
Yeah.
You want to take that over? Tell them what the stuff we got and how much. Ooh, hold on.
Let's not run this red light.
Okay.
Okay, $25 challenge. If you remember, we spent $12 and something, I think. Right?
Yeah, 12 bucks.
Yeah. And we spent $8 on the Stallion women's boots and $4 on a pretty high-end pet carrier bag. And as soon as we put the pet carrier on, it sold within just a couple of days. And I think it sold for like $68 plus shipping.
Something like that.
It was close to that. I can't remember exactly, but it was 60 something plus shipping. And then yesterday we sold the boots for $378 plus shipping, or was it? Yeah.
Plus shipping.
Plus shipping.
Some close to there.
Yeah.
I mean,
$374, $378, something like that. But $378.
Yep.
Out of,
on $8
for finding an $8 pair of boots. So that was so exciting. And also, the other night on the meet and greet, we decided that we were going to, when the boots sold, we were going to put half the money into the Small Sellers United Fund to help people. So that would be $189 that,
give or take, after our PayPal fee, after our fees are paid and stuff.
Roughly. But yeah, we got to make sure, we shipped out the boots this morning.
Yep.
And we have to make sure that, that the buyer's happy and they give us positive feedback before we put the $189 into
the fund.
But yes, that's the plan. That's so exciting. We were so happy with that, and to be able to help. And
isn't that exciting?
Yeah.
So we turned $12, our $25 challenge, and we ended up only spending $12
bucks. I think it's like $12.75 that we spent.
Something like that.
And
but it can happen like that, guys. Yeah. I mean, really
that's why
can.
we do this. That's a perfect example of why we do what we do. Sometimes you have lucky days and you find boots. Some days, you find nothing. I mean, it's hit and miss, but I think that's why...
Yeah, keep talking. I got to get these packages in.
Okay. I think that's why, it's important to have a regular schedule where you go out and source and, thrift and yard sale, and because you can't expect to find... I mean, you have to be consistent. What am I trying to say? It's been a long day and it's only 11:30. Yeah, you just have to be consistent, in going out and looking. And also, this past Thursday, today's Saturday, a few days ago, I went out all day by myself. Chad was shipping all day. And I thought, I'm not going to sit here and watch him ship, because I don't do the shipping. He does all the shipping. And I didn't really want to list, and I thought I haven't been out for a few days, so I decided I was going to go out by myself, and I was gone for probably four hours, and I don't know how much I spent, probably around $50 total, but the last place that I stopped was Goodwill, and I kind of always plan it that way because I don't really like Goodwill prices. So if I can find stuff, at the little mom and pop thrift stores, then I would so much rather do that. But anyway, that day, I stopped at Goodwill on the way home. It's right on the path home. And I got a few items that were home runs. One of them is a vintage Burberry's trench coat for men, and it's a full length, it's double lined with the wool liner. I mean, it's so awesome. It has the gun flap, really cool. We just put it up for a one-day auction. We don't normally do auctions, but we thought, why not try it, mix it up a little bit, and see if that kind of does something with our
Burberry
listings. Yeah.
Yeah, I put that on a one-day auction.
And
wasn't it one day?
Yeah, we didn't expect. I think that auction ends tonight.
Well, and this is, I'm going to use.
We didn't expect much to happen in that one-day auction, but we wanted to throw an auction in there in the mix because we don't do auctions.
Well, it's a couple $100 cheaper than what the others were selling for. But okay, I'm going to use this as an example of, and I'm not saying that my buddies screwed me, but not even a but. I just want to emphasize that.
What are you saying?
No, whenever we got it, I've got a group of people that, we gotta go that way. I have a group of people that, like, if I'm having a little bit of issues, they're a phone call away, and so I sent the pictures of the jacket and stuff, and right off the bat they were like, "Oh yeah, that's nice, about $100, 100, 150, 100, take 80 or something like that." And because they had looked it up real quick. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right. Well, no, because I had started doing research on it, and I was finding
it was so confusing.
Yeah, I mean the prices were all over the place. I couldn't find the exact trench coat at first. I mean, I was frustrated. So it ended up. Go ahead.
So we took their advice, and I think I listed it for what did we list it for? $249 or something, and like hoping, just kind of. We were a little disappointed that it wasn't as good as we thought it was going to be, but it is what it is.
I only paid $10.99 for it, so it's not.
But somebody had said something. Oh no, he came back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Square Deal guy came back and said, "Dude, change it."
Yeah.
And he says, "I am so sorry, man. I almost led you in the wrong direction and everything else." So I'm like, "Oh, okay." Well, so we went and made some changes to the listing, and
well, we actually ended it, right?
Well,
and put it on auction because I had it on Buy It Now, and I was still at the point where I listed it. I was still so confused on the price and why some of them were selling for $350 and some were selling for $800. They were all over the place.
And then we finally found them. I mean, it was the keywords that we were using to search, and it has the gun pouch, gun flap, and all that stuff. So it's a really nice one. And the ones that were selling didn't even have the insert or the, what's it called?
The flap?
No, the inside. The
liner.
The liner in it.
The double liner, yeah.
Yeah. So
like ours is, it's not missing a button. It's not, none of the
like
leather.
Mint.
None of the, all the ones I found were
the belt buckle, it's covered in leather.
Yeah, the leather was peeling off. I mean, every one that sold for hundreds of dollars, all of the condition of them, if you looked at through all the pictures, the conditions, ours is just mint condition. So I thought, wow, it's got to be worth more than what they sold theirs for. So yeah. But
the whole point of this story is, if you're asking for help from somebody, and I hope people listen to this, because I'm going through this with somebody I'm trying to help. If you ask somebody for help and they give you their good, honest opinion and it's off,
right?
Don't get mad at them.
They're only trying
to help you. And if they're not holding it in their hands, they're looking at it through pictures
and your description
verbally, and it's just you have
to do your own research. Is what it comes down to. You have to be comfortable. I mean, while Chad was asking these questions to our friend,
She spent 2 days researching
I
this.
was researching. I mean, constantly. I was getting frustrated, but I had a basic idea of what I had, and a roundabout of what it was worth. I mean, but you have to.
But what makes it different than this one?
Right.
And there's so many different.
I was writing things down. I had a list of things, trying to narrow it down, and you have to be willing to put that time in and do your own research, and then you can couple that with what your friends are, what they have found, and then make your educated decision, whatever. But don't, come to someone and expect them to do all of your research for you.
And then just list it and get
list
upset when you find out it was worth a lot more or a lot less. I mean,
You have to do your own work. I mean, you have to be willing. You can't completely lean on someone else
to do it for you.
because you're not going to grow your business that way.
Yep.
And you're not going to learn.
But it's called due diligence. If you list something way, way too cheap, you have not done your due diligence. Or if you list something way overpriced,
Right.
you're just grasping at something.
Right.
There they come. But
Okay, we need to wrap it up because Logan's going to be in the car and it's going to be all crazy.
yeah. What?
Lock the door.
Nah. Okay. Well, we'll catch you guys Sunday morning. Oh, and we want to tell you for next Wednesday's meet and greet, for all the people that are going to be on the panel. Can you shut your door again, please?
There you go.
Glad to have you down.
Thanks.
For the panel that's going to be on the meet and greet on Wednesday, it's a formal.
It's semi-formal, dear.
No, it's
No.
tie
Semi-
and jacket. Well, if you don't have a jacket, or if you don't have a dress.
Formal is a tuxedo, dear.
No.
And an evening
Not
gown.
necessarily.
No, you know what I
When I went to
mean.
prom,
Yeah.
they called that formal.
You know what I mean.
Yeah.
But
It was
yeah,
messy, wasn't it?
and we're gonna be asking some guests on, and they'll be formal too, or I guess we'll wait to have them on. So
Okay. So yeah.
yeah,
Do that.
Why am I having trouble talking? Yeah, whatever, Logan.
They didn't hear me. so
Okay,
you just
we'll
told me.
catch up, guys. Have a good day,
Yeah.
and as Justin Starcher would say, believe in me. Believe in me.
Oh, quit it.
Believe in AIDS.
Believe in me. Bye. Believe
See
in
ya.
yourself.